Safdar. I picked the topic of gangsterism in schools. Is it real or is it blown out of proportion? And imagine the sense of irony I felt when I picked this topic, because this topic is pretty close to my heart. I've been a victim of gangsterism my whole life. So yeah, it kind of felt really awkward and I almost tried to avoid this topic. But I guess I'm going to have to speak about it. So it's like deja vu. Okay, basically, is it real or is it out of proportion? Of course it's real. Come on, guys. Gangsterism is based on human character. People talk a lot about it. How do we deal with this? What do we do about all of this? How to deal with this is very simple. Approach human character, society's character, the individual character. Okay? Now, gangsterism is essentially bullying. And bullying occurs when cliques form. How do cliques form? Cliques form because people feel comfortable with one another and then they form those cliques and then they believe this is where it's wrong. It's not necessarily it's wrong to have cliques, but usually cliques occur and then when it occurs they believe they are right and they force their ways onto other people. And when they push people around and if no one agrees with them or the person, the victim doesn't agree with them, right, so now we can push you around even more. Why does that happen? Because these guys feel emboldened, these cliques feel emboldened when they are in cliques. Try pushing someone around when you're just one person. This is foreigner, he's an elderly guy, he's Englishman. He basically gave me a lot of insight into human character once when I spoke to him. He said, these people only feel emboldened, making you feel small, or pushing you around, or threatening you when they are in groups. When they're out of their group, when they're out of their element, they dare not push you around. So how do you get them out of their element? That's the sad thing. When people are in cliques, they usually have the support, and sometimes they have the support of the teachers, in fact, in schools. Not just teachers, but even the principal sometimes. And then they feel emboldened. They feel, yeah, I can do anything. The authorities, the discipline teacher is on my side. Or the discipline teacher won't take any action. There was a case in school, okay? I'm not going to give my example because that's too personal. But another guy, he basically repeated his SPM. And everybody made him feel like he's dumb. Like, you Bodo, you this, you that. Okay, fine. And people pushed him around. And one day he couldn't take it. He turned around and he gave it back to them. And they started hitting him and he hit them back. And this one girl tried to help him out. She's a girl and she tried to help him out. And guess what happened? There was a fight and she accidentally hit his nose and he was bleeding. All of them ended up in the principal's office. And in the principal's office, they called the girl's parents and they told the girl, no, it's okay, it's not your daughter's fault. It's this guy's fault, the victim's fault. Because he's always getting into fights. Why is he always getting into fights? Because people are picking on him. And the principal doesn't make it any easier. The authorities don't make it any easier. The discipline teacher doesn't make it any easier. It happens on a global scale when countries bully other countries. That's a form of gangsterism. But come on, it starts with individual character. It starts with schools, it starts with society, it starts with cliques. And I'm sorry to say this, gangsterism and cliques have a lot to do with racial prejudices and has a lot to do with community prejudices. I'm in this community, I'm in this clique, I'm in this race. Right, we mix with each other. Even if those cliques are not multiracial, they have something in common. We are the cool kids. We are the popular kids. We can do whatever we want. You have to follow. If you're out of it, you're not the right person. So whose fault is that if you don't have to conform to those ideas? So I guess those who are the majority are right. There was a play last time in KLPAC, Enemy of the People. The gist of it, the protagonist in the play said, just because you are a majority doesn't make you right. Being right is experience. Being right is knowing how to tell the difference between right and wrong. And it has to do with understanding the problem, okay? Just because you are a majority doesn't mean you are right. You have to see, okay, there are going to be a lot of people who are jerks. Does that make them right? The one loner or two people who oppose that idea, they may be right. It doesn't mean, okay, we are the majority, we are correct. And then the authorities don't help. The principal is all on the side of the bad people. No. Okay, guys, listen. Basically, everyone wants to think they are right, okay? Even if it's physical bullying, it's punching or whatever, everyone thinks they're right. So basically, the people who are on the right think they're right, and rightfully so. They have a right to take their stand. People who are wrong who are also going to think they are right. Because nobody wants to admit they are right. But one person is right and one person is wrong. How do you tell the difference? We should think carefully. Because if the people who are wrong admit that they are wrong, okay, then they wouldn't be doing that in the first place. The fact that they do that means they think they're right. So basically, yeah, I'm sorry to say, it has to do with people's character. Thank you.